Hello. Welcome back to School of Thoughts Tarot. For those of you who are returning, and welcome for those of you who are new. So for those of y'all who like watch my readings, yeah, I've been gone. I actually just celebrated a birthday, so I'm an Aquarius. And I was in New Orleans doing that, so I didn't bring my cards because I knew I wouldn't have time or energy or whatever to even like focus on doing the reading. So here I am. So yeah, I did miss y'all whole second half of February reading, so I apologize. And also, I missed energy reports. I missed everything, basically for the whole second half of February. So here I am, starting over, doing it again. This is gonna be for Pisces. Love reading for the first half of March, March 1st through the 15th. And I am doing my love read differently. So if you were watching last month, I have my Animal Spirit Oracle deck out. That's the bottom of the deck. Doesn't really mean anything. I was just showing y'all. This is what it looks like. It's a really big deck, and it comes like a big thing. It's a lot. The deck ain't even that big, but the thing is a lot. The book is kind of big. But anyways, I'm going to pull 2 cards. One for you, one for your persons, for the energy that you guys are embodying out of the Animal Spirit deck. And then I'm going to pull tarot for mind space and possibly heart space, depending on, how I feel when I get to that part. And then use my Kipper for, of course, potential outcomes, and, of course, advice cards at the end. So, yeah, let's get started. This is for Pisces again. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stellium, North Node, whatever, however it falls in your chart, however it resonates for you. Ooh. Okay. So, Pisces, I did get you, and then I did get your person. So for you, I got the Unicorn, which is like one of the most like intuitive cards, like animals. I mean, look, it's a fucking unicorn. You know what I'm saying? Unicorn is always the card. So like unicorn is like the energy of, people are always wondering, like, do unicorns really exist? I feel like this is about you finding your true power and who you truly are. I feel like you're coming into the realization that you are different, and embodying that, because you see how it's like in this like colorful little bubble where everything else is black. It's like, you stand out, you're different. I mean, you're a fucking unicorn, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like for a long time you were living in this shadow part, in the dark part, but now you're starting to evolve and become who you were, meant to be, you're supposed to be. You're starting to find yourself, love yourself, put yourself first. And I also feel like other people are seeing you. I got the words like mystical creature. Like, I feel like other people are seeing you as like this beautiful, like mystical person, like, you know what I'm saying, who like, just has like their own light, like their own shine. Like, it's not, I'm not getting anything negative. I just feel like you're really like starting to find yourself and walk into your power. Now, your person got the spider energy. Now, the spider energy, I feel like your person is being very calculated because that's how spiders are, right? So look how he's like making a web, but it takes forever to make the web. And you see how like they messed up on the web, like it's not even a perfect web. I feel like your person is really stuck kind of in the past, trying to fix their mistakes, trying to come to terms with their mistakes, but nonetheless like working diligently. Like, I feel like they recognize their mistakes, but they work and they move very slow to fix their mistakes. And not even just like to fix their mistakes, but they just move very diligently anyway. I feel like your person's very calculated when it comes to making moves, very analytical. Everything has to be perfect, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like your person is like in that mode. I feel like they are, I'm getting the word like guilt. So I feel like they might feel guilty. So there might be, this is probably somebody that you already know. Again, energies can be switched, vice versa, whatever. And this is a love reading, so if you're not dealing with somebody, I'm not sure why you'd be watching the reading anyway, but maybe you'll find information in here for you. So don't come for me if you're not dealing with nobody. Go watch a different reading. This is a love reading, okay? But yeah, so I'm so sorry, y'all. This is my Radiant Wise Tarot. Hope I don't get the hiccups in the middle of the reading. That would be very unfortunate. Sorry, guys. But okay. Yeah, so I feel like your person As far as like making moves to come back, I'm not sure. I just really feel like this person's trying to fix their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even just in regards to you, but in regards to their whole entire life, you know? And like I said, could be vice versa. Cross-watcher could be dealing with a Pisces, whatever, you know? Take it how it resonates, take it how it fits. But I feel like they're very much so stuck up in their own web. I feel like they've created, I mean, the web isn't a very neat web, as we saw, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they created a web that wasn't, you know, wasn't very spider-like, but now I feel like they're going back and they're trying to fix their mistakes. Now, whether that's to come back to you and fix the mistakes, whatever happened between you guys, we'll see. But, because I'm about to go into the mind space, but we would definitely see. Okay, so Spirit Mind, please have the mind space of the unicorn, whoever that is. Oh yeah, that's I think I already said this is Radiant Wise Tarot. Let's look. Ooh, see? Person 1, Ace of Swords. That's your mind space. The first card came out. I feel like you're really finding your truth, your clarity. See, it's a crown on top. Like, you're finding out who you truly are. Like, the shit, basically. But I really feel like you're stepping into your power. Like, you're starting to, I feel like I got the words, like, relinquish your power. So I feel like maybe in the past you just wasn't aware of how powerful you really were. You know what I'm saying? Or like the capabilities that you have, or like I feel like you were limiting yourself, like holding yourself back from stuff, thinking like it can never be you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you're starting to think like, well, why can't it be me? You know? I feel like you're really starting to understand that and step into your power, and be who you're meant to be. We have 4 of Pentacles. Now, 4 of Pentacles to me is 2 things. So it's holding on and it's holding back. So like I said, I feel like you were once in that darker energy of, you know, not really living to your fullest potential. Like, not really being who you were born to be or who you were meant to be. So I feel like in your mind space, you're thinking about how you held back and how you can come out of that, how to move forward confidently, boldly. And then we got the Hierophant. So like I said, like, I feel like you're trying to move to higher levels, which is the Hierophant card in my opinion, which is all about, you know, I think of like legal cases, and I think of, I mean, his fingers are like that. I think of like swearing yourself in, you know what I'm saying, to be the person that you're meant to be, or that you want to be. So I feel like you are making the decision to not hold back and like really come together with all parts of yourself, all aspects of yourself, to move forward in your own truth and your clarity. I really don't feel like you're even, I mean, focused on this other person. I feel like they might be in the back of your mind, like every once in a while, you know, but I feel like you really started to put yourself first, which is a beautiful thing. So, okay. I have the mind space of the spider. Well, that was quick. Spider, like, yeah. I already know what I want. Okay, so it could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius. Oh, and the Hierophant to me is always Taurus vibes. So, because we're dealing with a Taurus, we have the Emperor already. That came out really fast with the Star card. So, again, Aquarius. So, Aries, Aquarius, and then we have the 7 of Cups. Confusion. So, like I said, I feel like your person is really trying to be on their shit. I feel like they see you as on your shit. They see you as nothing's holding me back. They're 4 of Pentacles. Nothing's gonna stop me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue moving forward. Whatever. So this person's like, I need to get to your status. So the Emperor is a person who, you know, has control. A person who can, you know, make sacrifices, compromises, because he's the fucking Emperor. You know what I'm saying? He sits on his throne and he's the shit. I feel like this person, that's their main focus, is trying to become the master of their own lives. You know, I feel like you're inspiring them to become the master of their own lives. So I feel like they've been inspired, you know what I'm saying, to go back and to fix the web of confusion and the web of lies and the web of, you know what I'm saying, everything that they've caused. But not even, like I said, not even just to you. I feel like you're really trying, not you're trying, but I feel like this person is really like taking in like what you're doing and trying to add that to their own life, you know what I'm saying. And bottom of the deck is the Fool. Like I'm saying, I feel like both people are like embarking upon new journeys, you know what I'm saying. However, I feel like one's I feel like they're both inspired by the other. To be honest, I feel like person one is, owning who they are and their own truth because they lived, I'm saying, the shadows for so long. And after meeting person two, um, it opened up a lot of wounds, a lot of things they need to work on, things they didn't know they needed to work on, figure out, things like that. And I feel like as a result of meeting this person, you really were able to see your life in perspective, what you need to do, how you've been dimming your light to fit in, and how you've been da-da-da-da-da, right? So I feel like you're now, the unicorn. You're going after, what I'm saying? Right? Sorry, Kate. So I was like, I am that bitch. I am, that nigga. I mean, sorry, whatever. I am that mystical person. I am, who I feel that I am. So it's time for me to act like it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like before it's like you may have known that, but you weren't really acting like you're standing in your power. Whereas person two over here is trying to stand in their power because they view you as claiming your power, right? Whereas before you may not have claimed it, they view you as that now. And so now they're trying to retract their steps. Like, where did I relinquish my power? So you've inspired them to go back to this web of confusion, this web of lies, all the shit that they've done to attempt to fix it. Okay? And these are mind spaces. So in their mind, they're inspired. In your mind, you're inspired. Everybody's inspired to move forward and to do better and to, come out of whatever it is that y'all was doing. I will go ahead and pull heart space. I'm going to use spellcasters for heart space. I wonder how many videos I'll do today. Because like now, so like I'm recording like during the day because my new job now I can, I go to work in the morning and then I go in the evening. So like I work with kids, like I'm like the before school and after school person or whatever. So I'll go in the morning and then I leave at like 9 and I have the whole day until like 2:45 because I have to be back there clocked in by 3:15. So I just end at like 2:45 and, head back. But it's still a nice break. And I had actually planned to go to the gym, but I had to do some other stuff. So it's cool. But yeah, it's just a nice break in my day. And then I get off, I can focus on like creative stuff rather than, work. I feel like the whole day is work and then I come home and then it's creative and chill. And anyways, okay, I didn't even say anything. Spirit, can I have the heart space of person one? So the first card out was 5 of Pentacles. I feel like person one, again, it could be you, Pisces, could be the other person, cross-watcher, whoever. Take how it resonates. But I feel like person one, and their heart space is the 5 of Pentacles because I feel like person one may feel like, they're focusing on their life, their goals, their achievements, their accomplishments, things like that, how they can use that to move forward and how to become, like I really do feel like you are wholeheartedly trying to make a decision to move forward, to really focus on your life, to really fucking better though. Let me find out, Pisces. Oh, shit. But, I feel like 5 Pentacles came out because I feel like the one aspect you feel like you might be missing is like love. Like, where is my person? Like, I feel like you've done what was needed to like put yourself first, you know what I'm saying, in order to attract, what's rightfully yours. And wow. Fucking wow. Oh, poor babies. I know it, Pisces. But yeah, so I just feel like you feel like that aspect is missing, okay? And I'm going to show you what came out. The Emperor and the fucking Empress. All for your heart space, Pisces. So, and then the 8 of Wands. So I feel like, in your heart space, it's like you just kind of feel like that's the only part missing and you're looking for your other half. Like I feel like, take it how it resonates if you're the Emperor or the Empress. I feel like, you found who you are within yourself and now it's just like you're waiting on the other, and somebody else to come along. That's what essentially happens, when you find yourself, when you find your soul path. And when you get in tune with your soul, with your own soul, that's balancing out the divine masculine feminine within you. That's, you become your own soulmate. So when you become your own soulmate, you have the power to manifest your actual soulmate because that'll be somebody who's doing the exact same thing you're doing. And I don't like labels, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we all have more than one soulmate. I'm not going to say like, twin flame. I really don't want to say that word anymore. Like, I don't even want to say it. I just don't. It's just too much regarding that word, phrase, whatever y'all want to call it, you know what I'm saying? I will say I feel like we have more than one soulmate, more than one divine counterpart. So while I see Emperor, in your heart space, it could be this person who you feel like is your other half, waiting on them to come back, and you feel like you live out the cold without them, and with the 8 of Wands, you want them to come back. That could be a thing. However, I'm going to emphasize and really stress to not attach yourself to one person to give you something, you know? Attach yourself, not even attach, just focus on and manifest what it is that you want. Forget the method it comes or who it comes from, you know what I'm saying? Because if it's the right thing that you need, whoever it comes from is going to be right for you, you know what I'm saying? So I wholeheartedly believe we have more than one, because say you have a person, your divine counterpart, who don't want to act right. Now you're supposed to sit and, you know what I'm saying, wallow, and now you're sad because they don't want to act right. Like, no, you have another one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll manifest someone new who gives you exactly what you're looking for. That's what I feel. So I feel Pisces, you're in the process of trying to manifest that as well. So it's like, while you're, you know, finding your own truth and going after what it is that you need to go after, and, you know what I'm saying, raising yourself to higher levels, like bringing more commitments on yourself so that, you know what I'm saying, you're fulfilling what you need to do and, you know, doing what you need to do. I feel like in your heart space, you're just kind of like, you know, I really wish I had my other half. So like, as you view yourself as the Emperor, Empress, you wish you had your Emperor, Empress. And you're just confused on when they're coming in, because the Eight of Wands is like, you really want them to come in. So I feel like that's what's on your heart. Spirit, what's on the person two's heart? What is in person two's heart space? The Lovers, see? The Lovers, Eight of Swords. What else is in person two's heart space, please, Spirit? Cool. Bottom of the deck is Two of Wands, Ten of Wands. So person two, let me find out where I put this down at. Okay. Why is that crooked like that? Oh, that's why. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so person two's heart space is the Lover. So could do with Gemini. Sorry, I'm not calling out signs anymore, but I mean, Emperor again is Aries. So strong Aries in this reading. Could be dealing with the Aries, but again, it's Pisces. So like, think about Pisces. As we're entering Pisces season, the Pisces reading could resonate with anyone because it's Pisces season. You know what I'm saying? We're in Pisces sun. We got a Pisces full moon, new moon. We have new moon in Pisces coming up. Yes, on February 23rd. So we have new moon in Pisces coming up as well. So Pisces reading could resonate with anybody. So this is open to whoever. Strong signs I'm seeing is Aries, definitely, because of the Emperor twice. We have the Empress out here. To me, Empress is like Libra, like on, you know what I'm saying, crown shit. Like, that's what the fuck I get from Empress. And then Hierophant, I definitely get Taurus vibes. And yeah, and we have Lovers, so also could be with a Gemini or have Gemini somewhere strongly in your chart. We have the Lovers, we have Eight of Swords, and we have 10 of Wands. I feel like this person, you know, while they're on the outside, you know, making change to their own life, I feel like at the heart, it's driven by this connection that they have with you. I feel like it's driven because they feel a soulful connection with you. So whether you're manifesting them back or not, viewer, Pisces, whoever's watching this, they're definitely thinking of you in their heart. Like, if a heart had a brain, you'd be on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. But they're like worrying about it. They're stressing about it. They're like, is this going to come back? Can't make it come back? Like, yada, yada, yada. I feel like they're trying to hurry up and, like, fix themselves so they can, like, come back and make this, like, move to you, because it's truly a burden for them. Like, I'm getting, like, they can't stop thinking about you, and that's why they're just so confused, because it's just, like, they want it to go away so badly, but it's not, you know, and they can't understand why it's not going away. They can't understand or see through, you know, their shit, basically. And they spun like a poor web. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like, they spun a poor ass web, and now they're confused. And, you know, how are we gonna fix this shit? I don't know, but, you know, figure it out. Sorry, cross watcher, this sounds so, you know, blunt and rude and shit, but I mean, we all, you know, do shit. We all gotta deal with shit. I mean, that's just life. That's just fucking life. But yeah, so I do feel like this person on their heart is heavily thinking about you, whether you're manifesting them back or not. They're definitely trying to manifest you because it's a burden to them, and they feel kind of victim to their own mind, to their own heart, because they want to get over it, but they can't. And so I feel like they're trying to do what you're doing by focusing on themselves and fixing their mistakes of the past and yada, yada, yada. And they feel like by doing that, they can move forward because they're forgiving themselves, which is fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, forgive yourself for the past or whatever happened. Like, you definitely need to do that in order to move forward. Now, as far as them coming back, I'm not seeing like any return cards like immediately. I don't even like seeing when people are coming back and giving dates and shit, because people get caught up in that and get stuck in that, and when it don't happen, everybody's you know. I don't like doing that. So I'm not saying this person coming back. What I'm saying is they're fixing their life, and at the core of it, at the heart of it, is you. Okay, Spirit, what is the potential outcome, future outcome of this connection? We've got House, card 20. I feel like somebody is moving. Ooh, that's what they want to hurry up. Ooh, and that came out right on top of the 8 of Wands. Yeah, person 1 is moving forward very quickly. Person 1 may even be trying to change locations. Person 1 may be trying to do like a whole lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like in their life, as far as their life goes. And when I said as far as their life goes, I wanted to say as far as their life goals. Like they're just moving forward, you know what I'm saying? And they're not interested in hanging back or trying to, you know, like figure shit out. Like all they want to do is go forward, move forward, progress. Okay. And so with House, I feel like this person definitely could be moving, could be changing locations, could be switching states. This person is doing a lot of change. Okay, a lot of changes. Then we have card 19, which is coffin. So I feel like with both parties, there's an end to a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this person 1 and person 2 are truly over like the past. I feel like they're trying to put the past in the coffin, right? They're trying to right their wrongs and just move forward, you know, like I just saw 2112s for anybody who's, you know, into the numerology and stuff. But I feel like person 1 is really, I feel like person 1 calls himself putting an end to even this whole situation, this whole dynamic. And person 2 is putting an end to their old situation, their old dynamic. But I feel like it might be a little too late if they're doing this for person 1. I feel like person 1 is not going to see it that way anymore if that's what this person is doing. If this person comes back and says that, I feel like card 18 came. Wow, we have 18, 19, 20 that came out of this deck. If that's not progression, I don't know what is. But card 18 is child, so I feel like, and it came out on person 2's side. Yeah, so like the way that I read it was like 3 cards came out, so like person 1 and then person 2 and 1 is in the middle and then person 2. So person 1 was with the house, so making major changes, major moves. Person 2 came out with child. So I feel like person 2 has a lot of cleaning up to do as far as like their act, as far as what they've done to other people, just how they are. I feel like they're just very childish. They don't take a lot of shit serious, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like even with this, it's just like I'm getting a very scattered, confused energy. Like this card just doesn't look very uniform to me, like at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting a very scattered, trying to hurry up and make shit right. It's almost like, you know, they're trying to be the emperor, but then it's like they have all this confusion going on, like all this back and forth, and it's just like, yeah, person 2 really needs to get a handle or a grip on whatever it is they're trying to do. They need to see it clearly, but at their heart, it's, you know, it's about love, and they don't know what to do. I feel like a connection as serious as this entering their life now, while they were, you know, so childish, I feel like it's really throwing them off. You know, I feel like they didn't really expect that, and so they're not really sure how to like step up to the plate, but they kind of feel like forced to because that's what you're doing. They're like, you know, if they're doing it, why the fuck I can't do it? Or why aren't I doing it if they're doing it? Like, what's my excuse? You know what I'm saying? For acting the way that I'm acting. Like, what's yada, 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 right? The card I just saw is true love. So, this definitely could be like, you know, a divine connection. A divine connection, not the divine connection. It could be a. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with lovers coming out. I didn't see 6 of Cups, so I'm not sure, like, you know, past lives and stuff, but I feel like there is a connection that was felt between the two of you, but I feel like I said, it transformed one of you into the unicorn and made the other one turn into the spider who's trying to hurry up and get their shit together and, you know, scramble and try to come up with something before person 1 gets out of their clutches, basically. All right, Spirit, what advice do you have? What advice do you have for Pisces for the first half of March? This is my Whispers of Love. Work with it. Spirit, what advice for Pisces do you have for the first half of March? I'm hungry. I'm gonna need to eat something. Spirit, what advice for Pisces do you have for the first half of March? What advice for Pisces do you have for the first half of March? Okay, let me just take these. Bottom of the deck is card 8, which is love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. So I thought that's a person 1, person 2. I feel like person 2 really is like kind of struggling with their own self-worth. I feel like person 1 is finding their self-worth and person 2 is trying to find it. So I thought that's advice for both of you to, you know, you're divine, delightful, you're deserving. You know, it's coming. It's definitely coming. Whatever you're looking for, like, it's okay. We have card 7. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. We have card 34, which is a 7. So we have another 7. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. And then we have card 39. Be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Okay. Those are your advice cards. Do with that information what you will. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. And I will see you guys for your next reading. You guys are going to be first again for second half of March for this Pisces season. And yeah, I'll see you guys. I mean, I'll have energy reports out, and I do plan on dropping some other, my damn it, I don't want to call it that, somebody else's, my Lessons of the Wise Old Sage. I will be dropping 2 of those this month as well, because there's no vacations this month, so I should be able to stay on plan and stay on topic as far as I mean, as long as I keep myself focused and dedicated. You know, I feel like that's a really big theme right now, is to not get complacent and to really stay motivated, really remain motivated and do what it is you're here to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, person 1, you got it. You're on it, okay? So, yep. And I'll see you guys next time.